Stampers, this is Marie Bennett at blackberriesandcream.net. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and in this video I'm going to show you how I made this card using the stamp set and coordinating punch that are in my January 2016 giveaway. So if you like the card and you're interested in the stamp set and punch, you should follow the link below the video and enter the drawing, because this stamp set is no longer available. It's retired. You can still buy the punch, but the stamp set is gone. So after you watch the video, go to my follow my link, go to the website, and enter the drawing. Alright, so to create the card, I used the congratulations sentiment from the Sassy Salutations stamp set. And I'm using this lacy flower design, almost, it looks more like a doily really, from the Petal Potpourri stamp set that I'm giving away on January 4th. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so when I said let's go ahead and get started, what I really meant was let's go ahead and get started 3 more times. So this is the third run through of this video, and I'm just going to pray that this time I do it right. So we're going to start with a piece of crumb cake cardstock that's cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored down the middle at 4 1/4, and then given a good crease with the bone folder. On the inside of the card, we're going to use a piece of Very Vanilla that's been cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and we're going to stamp this doily flower image in soft suede. And as you can see, I've already done it a few times today, but I'll do it again. Alright, I want at the bottom of my inside of the card, I want this corner to have a good solid image right in the corner, and then I'm going to stamp off and put a lighter image on both edges of that solid one. There. And up in this corner I want another good solid image, but not as big. Just kind of a flower peeking out at the top, like that. Okay, now I'm going to use my snail adhesive and adhere this to the inside of the card. And the reason I put the images with the fuller one at the bottom is if you turn it around, it makes the card feel kind of top heavy, you know, like it's falling in on itself. So I like to have the bigger image at the bottom with just a lighter one at the top. Alright, on the outside of the card we're going to have a piece of soft suede that is also cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And we're just going to stick that right on, leaving the 1/4 inch border, or I'm sorry, 1/8 of an inch border, as close as you can estimate, all the way around. Alright, now for the next layer is a piece of Very Vanilla, and it's cut at 3 3/4 by 5. So each layer got 1/4 inch smaller. 3 3/4 by 5. And before I do anything else with this piece of Very Vanilla, I want to cut it at an angle to create this open space for stamping on the soft suede. Alright, so I'm just going to put this on here, just leaving a little bit of an edge, and just any angle, just so it's an angle. I'm going to cut that. And now I have a straight edge, And to create that open space, I just keep that edge straight, and I want my space to be 1 inch. So I just keep the edge straight, line it up on the 1 inch line, and cut off 1 inch of the cardstock. And the last thing I'm going to do with this is stamp that doily stamp image in soft suede. I want to have 2 images that are full strength. One up here and the other one down here. And then the rest of the images I'd like to be a little dimmer. So I stamp off to remove some of the ink and then stamp on the card. I think I need one more full strength. Right there. There. Alright, now in this space right here, that's where we're going to put the flower that I've punched out. But before we put this flower on the card, we need to do some stamping. So I'm going to position the Very Vanilla right where it would be on the top of the card if the card were finished. And then in this space right here, I'm going to stamp using Whisper White Craft ink. I'm going to stamp Congratulations. Just kind of have to guess because I can't really see what I'm doing between the camera and the wood block. Very good. Now this takes a little while to dry. So while this is drying, in fact I think I'll just use my heat gun and give this a dry with the heat gun. I'll be right back. Okay, so while that finishes drying, we're going to put the flower that I have punched out. I stamped this using the Craft Whisper White ink on a piece of soft suede. And then in the middle I've used one of these enamel dots, and this is from the Home for Christmas suite in the holiday catalog. So these are being retired. They won't be back. If you like this look of the Whisper White, Cherry Cobbler, and maybe Garden Green enamel dots, you need to get them ordered because as of January 4th, they will no longer be available. Alright, so on the back of this, I'm going to put some glue dots. First, I'm going to close up my crafting. This stuff can be messy if you aren't careful. I know. Okay, glue dots. And I'm going to use 3 glue dots on the back of this flower. I have already kind of, pulled the edges up a little bit to give it that 3D look. And I want this to be just slightly, but not much, over the edge of the diagonal cut. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Like that. Now I'm going to adhere these to the card using dimensionals. And I'm going to use 7 dimensionals on the bigger piece. Because I don't want it to sag. Okay, I'm going to leave my 1/8 inch border all the way around, or try. And then this piece down here, I will use 5 dimensionals. Got that too close to the edge. It's not really stuck down yet. I lucked out. I got to move it. So now maintain that 1/8 inch border. Nope, that's not it. Up there. There. Oh. Alright, I did it again, but this time I'm just going to fix it, because you might do the same thing, so you might as well learn how to fix stuff. Alright, I need a piece of ribbon behind there. And so I'm going to use a glue dot to stick it behind. If I had done it correctly, I would have just used a piece of Scotch tape and just taped it to the back, but I didn't. So here we go. Time for a glue dot. Okay, and then this has to go behind this flower, so I'm just going to gently pull off away from the glue dots that are there, and they're cooperating with me, so that's nice. Okay, get it on straight, stick it back down. And I'm going to take another glue dot with my snips. Let's get it on there and stick it under right here. And then press the ribbon under there. Oh my gosh, it worked. Okay, so there you have the card. Oh, it's not that hard to make, but I really messed it up. Don't do what I did. Do what I should have done. Okay, so if you like this stamp set, the Petal Potpourri, it is no longer available in the catalog. But I had 2 sets, and so I'm giving away one set and the coordinating punch on January 4th. Follow the link below this video and go to my website. Be sure to leave me some contact information so I can get a hold of you when you win. So, thanks for watching and best of luck.